massive, massive majority of the country that work in places like this, and we should be able to have our political opinion, especially when the country is the state that it is. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. I've just got in from work, so I thought I would do a quick video. I wanted to do a little update. I've spoken to my lovely team that we have, Tommy and his team, and I just want to do a little video just to say where we're at and what's happening and what happened. And for my supporters that I already have, thank you so much for supporting me. I wouldn't have got this far without any of you. We've got through this first stage, yes. But to the people that don't know me, I just want to give you a little rundown of what I did, so you all know. Transparency, what I did. Basically, I worked for the NHS for 15 years. I was a dental nurse to start with. Then my dad got ill. My dad died of cancer. I looked after him for 6 months, and I promised him that I'd go and look after other people because it was in me. It's always been in me. My nan was a nurse. My families have been nurses, and I just wanted to help people, and I wanted to make people's lives better that were going through a really hard time. So I started off as a healthcare support worker at Pilgrim Hospital, worked my way up, did all my extended skills, worked for the acute medicine, and then I went on to work for the medical emergency team. So I had a really good job. I was in a really good position. I was very liked. I never had any problems with any staff. I was a patient and staff advocate. I was really caring. If you ask everybody what they say about me, I was just so caring. I used to look at patients like, what if that was my dad? What decision would I make? What if that was my parents? Many a time I've gone out and bought patients' pyjamas out of my own money just because I couldn't bear to see them walking around in them green pyjamas and they fall down to their knees and it's undignified and it's just awful. So many little things I'd do during COVID. I'd take washing home and wash it. I didn't care. I wanted people to be loved. When patients were dying during COVID, I used to go and stay with them, be in the rooms with them, and even though you weren't allowed, I was not letting that person die on their own. I've got a big heart, and I will say myself, I've got a big heart. So basically, I shared a post on Facebook. The ULHT was my friend on Facebook, and I had quite a few friends from the trust on my Facebook. I shared a post from the government website, or I reshared it because somebody had already shared it, stating how much illegal immigrants get when they come to the country. Bearing in mind it's saying on there, free dental, free NHS, free this, free that. I can't even get a dental appointment. You know, what about us first? What about us? So I shared that, and then I shared a post that Tommy had done with a bloke. He just basically saying, and it wasn't a post of Tommy's, it was just, well, I'll just see it and reshared it. Basically saying, if we don't change this country, we're not going to recognise it in 10 years. And let's face it, he's right, isn't he? So I reshared that. So in a couple of days, I was at work, my boss come up to me, Amy, get them posts off. They're calling you racist. I'm not a racist. Look at nobody thinks I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. Then she came up to me again, no, Amy. So I said, go back to them and get a definition of racism, because that is not racism, it's political. So they came back to me, she's like, no, Amy, it's racism, get it off. So I respected my boss, so I took it off. And that's the only reason I respected my boss. And obviously, I didn't want to lose my job, but I didn't think I'd done anything that wrong to lose my job. Anyway, fast forward. I get a disciplinary. I'm in front of a panel of 4 people. They were awful to me. They called me racist. They said, what, are you not the same person at home as what you are when you're at work? Well, no, of course we're not a little bit. We've got views and opinions that we're not going to have around patients that we are going to have at home. We're looking at our country. We're worried about it. So are we not allowed to be worried about it? No, we're not allowed. So I lost my job. Gross misconduct. Couldn't believe it. I really could not believe it. I was sat in that car park at work. I sat and I sobbed and sobbed, and I emailed the chief of people and I said, I can't believe I've lost my job, because I'd emailed her before this, because I did think I was getting a little bit bullied by HR before. So we've been in contact before, me and the chief of people. So I wrote to her saying I feel suicidal. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got no future. I've got to go and tell my family that I'm now a racist. I've been sacked for racism. I've got friends of all different nationalities, ethnicities. How do I go to my friends and say I've been sacked for racism? And to have that on your record is something that sticks. It's a name that sticks. I never want to be known as a racist. That is just not fair. Now, political and a bit loud, yeah, I'll take that, but not racist. And it broke my heart. I was driving home and I thought, I'm going to take my car off the road. There's loads of lorries about, and I thought, if I just take my car off the road, it'd be done. And I've never ever in my life thought like that. Never in my life thought like that. But my nanny killed herself. My nanny killed herself and never told anybody. And it really worried me. I thought, if I've never had them thoughts, and I've got them thoughts, how could they, as a trust that's caring, compassionate, commitment, courage, how could they leave me in that state and not even care? They didn't care. It was just awful. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to get upset. Anyway, I appealed it. This happened in the October, I appealed it. They said that I couldn't have an appeal till the January. Well, now it all kind of makes sense, because now I've learned that you only get 3 months of employment law to take your case to a tribunal. Well, that 3 months starts from when you've lost your job. So by the end of January, my 3 months is already out. So this is how they get good people not being able to get their jobs back, because who's going to have the funds to then take it to court? Because as we know, this is costing a lot of money, and this is what I now need to talk to you about. So I managed to get an amazing barrister, an amazing solicitor. They are absolutely fantastic. I couldn't have asked for better. But when you have amazing barristers and amazing solicitors, they cost a lot of money. My first day in court cost £15,000. That's just to get me where the judge has said, yep, you've been discriminated against, but we can't give you the unfair dismissal because it's out of the 3-month time frame, which I'm gutted about, but at least I've got discrimination, and we're very positive about it. But it's going to cost a lot of money. I'm thinking it's going to cost around 80 grand. I can't believe it myself. I just can't believe it, but I don't want to stop now. I don't want to stop now. I need your support. I need your help. I need to get this to court. They're putting it in court for October 2027, which gives us a year and a half to get this out there, to raise as much money as I can. Now, I know that I'm making it sound like, not making it sound like, but I'm asking for money for me. You know, it's not just about me. It's about every healthcare, every nurse, every doctor, every physio, every occupational health, every cleaner, every cook, everyone in them hospital settings, or police, or anybody who works for the public. We're not allowed an opinion. Now, that's not fair. We are a massive majority of the country that work in places like this, and we should be able to have our political opinion, especially when the country is the state that it is. We can't all lie. We can't all look around and say in the last 5 years, even worse, probably the last 2, that this country is getting unrecognisable. I'm fearful for my family. I'm fearful to have children. I'm putting off having children. That's what's like, the biggest thing to me. What is it going to be like in another 5 years? So we all need our freedom to speak, and they're trying to take it away from us all. So I think it's very important that we win this case. We make this a landmark case. That after this, when we win, we can say, right, everybody, you can have your political opinion on your social media when it's locked. You can have a political opinion to your friends and your family. We all understand that it's not spoke about at work, but they shouldn't have pried into my private life. They shouldn't have pried into my private Facebook. It was locked, remember? Now, because they were friends with me on Facebook, they feel that they have the right to then audit staff's pages. It's not on. It's not right. So I want to make a change. And they probably think that this little girl will not be able to make a change. Well, I'm telling you now, I'm going to do everything I can to make this change. And I'm going to do everything I can to show that hospital how disgusting they were to me and to other staff. Because it's not just happening to me, it's happening to other people that I know. So basically, I need you. I need as many donations as I can get. And I hate asking for help, and I hate asking. I know that everybody's struggling at the minute. I mean, I'm living. Once I lost my job, I had to go and went and opened an aesthetics business because it's the only thing I could do. It's the only, I'd already done my course for it. I went on a couple of other courses, and I went and got a shop and opened my own little shop. And I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing okay enough to pay for all this. I've got a mortgage, I've got bills, and I know that all you lot have as well. And that's why I don't like asking. But if we could get this shared far and wide, if I could get this shared to 50,000 people and everybody donated £1 each, I'd have enough for my court case. And this is what I'm really just hoping people do. Share and resonate with what I'm saying, because this could be you, this could be your daughter, this could be your auntie, this could be your mum, that's literally gone into the work or put something on their social media because they're worried about the country. My mum was sharing this stuff all over. My mum was a working class, lovely woman, so respectful. She's worried about the country. You know, that's whoever he shared it from. So I am asking for help, and I don't like to. I don't like to ask for help, but I need it. I need it. So can everybody please keep sharing? Keep tagging Elon Musk in it. I could do with his help right now. Or if you know anybody you know that's got a bit of dollar that wants to help me fight for freedom to speak, or if you could all just put £1 in each, it would help so much. I mean, my first court case, 15 grand. The next lot's going to be 60. It's 5 days. So I'm going to do as much fundraising as I can. Hopefully with your guys' help. I'm hopefully going to be speaking at the march on May the 16th, so make sure you're all there, London. We're going to take over London. We're going to show the country that we mean business. It's going to be calm, it's going to be peaceful, and we're going to show as a country that we're all going to unite together. We're all going to unite. It doesn't matter what race, religion you are. We want to unite this country together to say that we're not going to keep putting up with this stuff. And you know, just because we don't want illegal immigration in this country doesn't mean that we're racist towards other migrants that have come in. We want to make that very clear. We're not racist to the ones that come here, live peacefully and want to work and want to contribute to our country and contribute to our society, of course. We welcome you. I just want to make that very clear. But to the illegal immigration that's happening, for the people that are coming from countries that aren't war-torn, we know that for a fact, to the people that are coming here and harming the children of our country, this is what we don't want, and this is when we are all going to get angry. When we are affected so badly by this, we are seeing every day on the news reports what's happening in this country. And I know that even the people that didn't agree before are starting to agree now. So it's showing there's a big shift. A big shift is happening. And this is a time that we all need to stand together. So cases like mine, I think, are going to be landmarks to win for our future. So please keep following me. I'm on X, Amy Mitchell. I'm on TikTok, Amy Mitchell XOXO, and I'm on Facebook, which now I don't really share much stuff because I don't want to jeopardise my tribunal, and I've got my business, so I'll just try and keep my business and my personal life separate, but I need to get my voice out there, and there's only one way to do it. So hopefully you can all share me everywhere, far and wide. I don't really like being shared like this, but I don't care. I need your help. And if that's what I've got to do, that's what I've got to do. And I just hope that you all see what a nice, genuine person I am, and I hope that you all choose to support me. So to everybody that has already, thank you so much. It means the world. You've all got me this far. You've got me to a court, and the judge has agreed I was discriminated against. So please, let's get this further.
You've heard Amy's story. That should not be allowed to happen. A caring, loving employee, loved and devoted to her job, gone. All that work, gone overnight. Pilgrims Hospital has to be, the line in the sand has to be drawn somewhere. This could be you, it could be your job, it could be your daughters, it could be your sons. At some point, we're going to have to draw a line and fight them back. Most normal people can't afford the legal expenses. It goes into the thousands, if not tens of thousands. Let's get behind Amy. Let's clear her name. Let's support her. If you can, please, so we can get a win on this case. When you read it, what they've done is wrong. It should not have been allowed to happen. And she's left on her own. She had no one to turn to. The union didn't help her. Reform didn't help her. Let's be the union for her, you the public. Let's support her. Let's get her the best lawyer there is, and let's go in and fight them. And fight them and beat them. Please support for her legal costs so we can sit down with the best lawyers in the country at this website below.